life music and everything else. I'm so grateful to anyone that's tuning in. Even if it's one person tuning in, I'm grateful for that. You know what I mean? Today, I posted on Facebook that the topic of the show was going to be deadbeat moms. So first and foremost, I want to address this and say I am not talking about the women that's out there sacrificing every single minute, busting their ass all day, putting themselves second to their kids, making sure their kids have everything that they need, keeping their kids safe, doing everything, playing both roles. I'm definitely not talking about you guys. I appreciate and I respect all that you do, even though I don't know you, but I just know it takes a strong woman, a steadfast woman to hold it down when the other party isn't doing what they supposed to do. So I want to salute y'all and I honor y'all. To my kid's mother, I'm definitely not talking about y'all. I love y'all. And I know that y'all are the most important thing in my kid's life. You know, I know what it's like to not have a mom, and I couldn't imagine, you know, if anything was to happen to y'all, how that hurt would hurt me, knowing my kids is hurt without their mom. So that's very important. That I just want to establish that to let everybody know the direction that I'm going. So what sparked all this is I have a friend, a very close friend. Got with a girl, 4 or 5 years ago, fell in love. They break up. She puts him on child support. As soon as they break up, she puts him on child support. Well, they go to the child support office and he has to take a paternity test. He takes a paternity test and he finds out that his 2-year-old son is not his son. His 2-year-old son that he's been raising, taking care of, grew a bond with is not his son. And he tells me they still going to charge him. He's still responsible for child support. He's still responsible to pay this woman for a child that isn't his. Even though he's been raising this child, grew a bond with this child, which is understandable. But the fact that the betrayal, that this woman could do something like that, and she knew all along what was going on, because she had been with this guy, whatever, on the side for a while. So she knew what was going on, and to take him to court, put child support on him, and the child is not even his. That's when I found out. When I found this out, I said, "Oh, that's foul. That's so low. That's something that I wanna look into and see, is this really real? Like, is this true?" So I did my own research to find out that yes, indeed, here in Oklahoma, you have, I believe, a month after signing a birth certificate to either take your name off, or you will be responsible for that child. It's like a contract. That child, you're legally responsible for that child, even if you're not the biological father. So when he found this out, he's going through the wall like, yo, I still have to pay. But hold on, let me backtrack to get to the kicker. The kicker is she goes and still gets with the guy that she was cheating on. They become a family, and she chilling with him while my dude has to pay child support, basically give her money for a child that's not his and that he can't see. How foul is that? Like, that's the lowest of the lowest. And here in Oklahoma, as I've been reading and looking at this, we have amongst the worst child support laws ever. I don't know how a woman could think, okay, this guy that's been in my child's life, been there, holding it down for him, a good guy, great father. These child support offices is not there to help you. They not gonna help you. If they was, I look at it like this. If a guy is on child support, in certain situations it's different. Some where both parents agree to be on child support to dodge other things, to other potholes and stuff that go on with the system. It's better that they do put the father on child support. And then, so some cases is different, but for this situation, for a guy to not be the father of the child and still have to pay child support is flat out wrong. And I was talking to my buddy, like, if they think that's like helping the child, or the child support people say, oh, we're here to help the child and we want to do what's best for the child, that's BS. Everybody knows that, because right now, I got a buddy that's ducking out because it's hard to try to pay this child support, pay bills, and take care of the responsibilities that you have right now if you were to move on. Because a lot of the times, if the couple don't work out, somebody mad, somebody pissed off, and that child support is a very deadly weapon. Deadly. 6 months. If they behind on child support, automatically 6 months in jail because you didn't make child support payments. So in 6 months in jail, what benefit, how is that going to benefit a child if the father's in jail for 6 months? Think about it. 6 months locked up. What job is going to wait for you 6 months? It's not going to happen. Bills, 6 months, going to pile up until they cut off, and that's it. 6 months, your apartment, your house, wherever you stand is done. So you're pretty much homeless. You're pretty much out of it all 6 months. You're locked up because of child support. But they say they want what's best for the child. It's trash to me, man. And it really upset me. I'm not on child support, but the little arguments and stuff that I do get into with my kid's mom, I mean, everybody does it. Don't try to front like it's non-existent. Everybody does it. I can't imagine having a jail sentence over my head. Over my head every time you get mad, or every time something goes wrong, or say life stuff happens. It's just the way it is. Stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that if you're not able to pay that money, you going to jail. They're going to take you away from your child, and the mom's cool with that. The mom is cool with that. That's why I say that's a deadbeat mom to me. Like that's a low blow. That's horrible that you would put your child's father through that, knowing that them people not for a couple dollars. Really, you would put your child father through that for a couple dollars. Tear his life apart for a couple dollars. Tear your child's life apart, because everybody know a child needs their father. God made it for both man and woman to be together to have a child. So, therefore, both parents need to be in that child's life. And it's just crazy because, like, there's no penalty for paternity fraud. So a woman can say such and such is the father, he's the dad, and nothing will happen to them. Even if you're not the father, they'll still come for you, make you take a test, put you through all that crap to see if you are the father. And if you sign a birth certificate like being in love, I'm with this woman, I love her, I trust her, my child, boom, born, yeah, I'm a son. I'm not going to raise no questions about if this is my child or not, because I know we laid down together, so that I'm thinking this is my child. I'm thinking you're honest and you're faithful to me. Turns out that this kid's not mine. I'm going to spaz out. I'm going to lose it. That's just the nature of the game, man. And for these women to constantly get away with it, for men to struggle all their life, struggle the majority of their life trying to take care of their kids, take care of their current situation. If they do have other kids, that's a lot to juggle. The system do not care. They locking people up, and this ain't no black, white. This is a male thing. All colors is being affected by it. Everybody that's in this situation is being affected by it. Color has no jurisdiction. Everybody is getting touched by these child support. It's like they their own entity. You know what I'm saying? Like the FBI, the CIA, the child support services. Like, can't nobody touch them, it seems like. You know what I mean? And you look at the stories, like when you really look into this and see the men that's struggling just to make it day to day with child support, or certain situations where the guy is on child support, still gets their kid and take care of their kid, but they still have to pay child support to the other parent. Is that money really going towards the kids? This is not every situation. I'm just saying, to the deadbeat moms that abuse it. That's what I'm just address it like that. To all the deadbeat moms that abuse this privilege, you know what I'm saying? That's whack. I just think that's so whack. You know what I mean? Women react off their emotions, and for a man, it's like hell. For real, like we love women to death, but in these situations like this, you hear a lot cases where guys, I don't condone this at all. I think this is horrible, worse, where guys flip out because it's so much to try to handle. I got these child support people on my back, threaten me to go to jail. I got a new kid that I have to be able to try to take care of, plus the son that I have with, or the daughter that I have with such and such, that's being a straight ass to me all day, every day. Money, money, money. How do you balance all that and keep a sane head? I know it's guys that do it. Salute to y'all. I know it's guys that do it. I just wish it was a way to get out of that, man. Not take the responsibilities away because no, I take that back. Because a real father won't try to escape his responsibilities. A real father say, look, I'll take care of my child. That's not a problem. But the problem is them going in my pockets every week, taking the money. They taking the money from me. They taking the money out my check before I can even see it to give to you for my child that I have 2 to 3 days a week. Summers. You know what I mean? So when the child's with me, where does that child support money go? It's still going to you. But I'm still here trying to take care of what I got to take care of while the child support money is going to you. And I just think it's a lot of dudes out there being affected by this. And it's just so low. It's trash. That's the only way it's low down. Where my grandma used to say, that's low down. And women do that. You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm addressing as deadbeat moms. Understand, like, I know we all go through trials and tribulations, breakups and all that, et cetera, et cetera. But when you have a child involved in the situation, to be able to take 5 years, 6 years of your life that you spent with this person, that you built with this person, that you raised a child with this person, all along you knew he wasn't the father, but you saw him hold it down, not question that, do what he was supposed to do. You run off and do what it is that you did, and after all the stuff hits the fan and everything comes out, you look at him like a complete stranger, like you want to throw the book at him. You want to get him so bad that, and the crazy thing is, they have that set up for you to do that. They have it set up for women that's mad that their relationship didn't work out, or that's mad that such and such left and wanted to do something different, or, you know what I'm saying, regardless or whatever the situation may be. They have it set up where a woman could get you back so bad, so bad that you'll be second guessing everything that you thought was right. Everything. Because once them people get in your business, and like I said, I'm not on child support. I'm grateful for that. I take care of my kids. But that's nothing, because there's guys that's on child support that take care of their kids. They on child support because of a bitter woman, a mad woman, a stinking attitude woman. A stinking woman with how do you phrase that? A woman with a bad attitude. And that ain't black, white. That's women, period. I don't try to make this no white, black crap. No, that's just women in general that go and stick it to the dude and get away with it. Get away with it. If a woman gives up her child for adoption, she cuts off all legal, financial ties to that child. If she don't want her child, she can give her child away and be done with it. Just that easy. Can a man do that? No way in hell. There's no way possible. Man can't sign their rights over from their child. They still going to be taxed for that child if you sign that birth certificate. That's just the way it is. But it's just flipped how everything is set up for the woman to get even with the guy, or to get over with the guy. And them people, like I said, once them people get involved, you're a totally different person. Imagine working a job where you can't stand